Everybody needs a sweet old auntie, right? Having one, it just would be nice. 'Cause everybody needs a sweet old auntie, right? So welcome to Auntie's Advice. Hi, everybody. I am so sorry I'm late. Hi, everybody, and welcome to Auntie's Advice. Yes. Tonight, we are going to be reviewing 90 Day Fiance Season 9. I think it's episode 5. If I have to turn this car around. If this is your first time being here, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And to all of my new subscribers, thank you all so much for joining the family. And to all of my nieces, nephews, and my members who have been with me for the long haul, thank you all so much for your continued support. If I had to rate this episode of 90 Day Fiance, I would rate this episode a B minus. Let me know down in the comments section where you will rate this episode of 90 Day Fiance. I am so sorry I am late, y'all. I was having some technical difficulties that I had to work out over here on this end. It seems like every night now we are having these storms. So I'm hoping that we stay connected with each other tonight. How y'all's doing? How y'all's doing? Okay, how y'all's doing? So, oh, look at them ratings. Okay, B minus, B, okay, B, C plus, okay, B, C, we got another C, okay, B, a B2, C minus, okay. What else we got up on here? Let's see, B minus, B, okay, we averaging all out about a B. We are averaging out, y'all, about a B, okay. Y'all ready to get into these mofos tonight? I don't know who to do first. Let's do them first. So the first couple that we're going to talk about is Akara and Guillermo. Guillermo, I'm going to get it eventually before the end of the season. I'm going to get it. This couple is a hot tail mess. I don't really know what's going on with them. Y'all let me know down in the comment section because I sure do want to know. It seems like she has brought him over here to antagonize him. Now, last week we saw her when she took him over to, the uncle and meet the uncle and everything. And she was like, setting this mofo up, in my opinion, to get jacked up, backslapped, and some more stuff. And so this week we see her basically doing the same thing. She meets with her girlfriend and her fiance, and it's just ragathon. I mean, like, she, in my opinion, wants people to get on him or to think less of him, or she already knows that her girlfriend, already had issues with this mofo, right? But still she wants to continue to start issues with him. I don't have a clear understanding about what it is that she's trying to do. Y'all let me know down in the comment section. But in my opinion, it's like she is leading off with all the bad stuff. So they're sitting at the table and they're having, a basic conversation, trying to get to know him. What does he like? What does he not like? And et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And basically he says that he doesn't like, when she's drinking, because when she's drinking, she gets ratchet and she loves the ratchetivity. Okay. No such word, but she loves the ratchetivity that she brings to the activities. And she said that she doesn't want to leave the club late and all that kind of stuff. She don't want to be the first one to say goodbye. And I'm just like, what the hell is really going on in this relationship? She is basically indicating that she does what she wants to do, how she wants to do it, and all that. Well, let the mother buy the laptop then. I mean, if we doing what we want to do, when we want to do it, and how we want to do it, allow him to go ahead on and use his little bit of savings that he's brought over here to the US of A to buy a goddamn laptop. Because I'm going to tell you right now, I understand that these two are already married, but I don't know whether or not this marriage is going to last. This is some bull. This is some foolala, and we basically are tired of her. This couple just not. They're not doing it for me. This season, I think that they're just like a filler couple. I don't know how many hours they actually take with them, but I'm hoping that they did not take a lot because I'm not really liking this couple at all. How do y'all feel about them? You said Kara has some serious issues with alcohol. I really think she does. Thank you so much, Terry Lynn, for the $20 super chat. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm not feeling them. Y'all let me know if you all are feeling this particular couple or no. Okay. The next couple I want to talk about is Patrick and Thasis. So of course we know he picked her up from the airport, and the two of them are ready to jump each other's bones. She is hoping that, she gets, to be in a beautiful house. She's looking at all the neighborhoods and she's just screaming. Okay. She's excited. She's here in the United States. She's already lied to her father about, why she's coming over here. And so, Auntie got very little respect for her. Okay. Very little respect for her, because when you lie to your parents, it don't happen right. So anyway, she's with Patrick, and they're, get to the house and everything, and she meets the brother John. Now, as we all know, she's been talking about John like a dog behind his back and all of that kind of stuff. John knows about this. She's been talking behind the back and all of that. He has just been reunited with his brother. He's living with him because his brother fell on hard times because, he was doing some things and taking some substances that he wasn't supposed to, which landed him, okay, a job as an insurance salesman or whatever he's selling, and he did not make it to the Olympics. So he meets this girl, he brings her over here, she comes in the house and she's speaking to John and all that kind of stuff, and her and John not feeling her. John is not feeling girlfriend, she's not feeling John. The two of them say, you know what? Turn the music up in your room. Let the music play. Okay. Because we about to get into it. So, they go into the bedroom and everything because she's taking the tour of the house and she loves it. When she pulled up to the house, honey, she was screaming like a kid at a carnival. But anyway, so the next morning, the two of them get up and she says that she is accustomed to walking around in the, butterball naked. Okay. But she can't do that and doesn't feel like she can do that because John is in the house. Okay. There's another person in the house. He's not a stranger. This is where he's been living before you came. But of course, we know that Patrick has got to play the middleman in between his brother and with this chick. Okay. Because, he got balanced this joint out. So, of course, she's already getting up with an attitude about having to put some clothes on and be appropriate in front of the brother. Now, Patrick gets up. He says, I want to go and make you some breakfast. So he comes out. John is already up. Okay. I don't know what John do for a living, but bitch, was he playing that PS5 or whatever the hell he was playing? So he gets up and he says, I'm going to be making her some breakfast, which I think is the appropriate thing for him to do, especially since he has a guest in his house who may become a permanent resident. And so, he says she need to be cooking for you. So, of course, we know that, he got a little bit of male chauvinist in him, okay? He feels like the woman needs to be the one in the kitchen. But Patrick is like, no, she gets up in the home and everything. So, of course, she comes out and the first thing that she says is something about the beer. Now, as we all notice, Patrick ain't say a damn thing about the beer until she started saying something about the beer. So she said, "You got a beer?" And he said, "I got a beer. You know what a beer is?" And she was like, "A beer?" And he was like, she know what a beer is. Now, one thing that irritates the dog out of me, that makes my butt completely itch, my crack be on fire, okay, is that TLC makes these people speak as if they don't understand English. This girl speaks English, understands English. So why can we turn our heads away from the television? That irritates the dope out of me. I don't know how y'all feel about it, but look, if they can speak English, bitch, let them speak English. Sometimes we just want to listen to the show and we want to go ahead on and cook and do whatever we got to do. But they, when they got these mofos speaking in their natural language, that means we gotta look at the television and we gotta read the prompter, right? We gotta read the wording on it. We don't want to do that. We just want to go in the kitchen, wash clothes, do whatever we gotta do, and we just want to be able to listen to y'all. Let me know down in the Y'all let me know down in the comment section if you feel that way. And then they got Patrick speaking it as well. Now that's great that he understands and speaks her language. But bitch, sometimes we don't want to be paying attention and full-fledged into the television side. Okay, let her speak English. She knew what the beer was. She knew how to say John. She was like, "Hey, how you doing?" When she came up in there, she knew. So let's not play the game. I get so sick of that. Not that I don't want to hear. I just want to be able to multitask when I'm listening to this book. So anyway, she, accuses him, of having a beer very early in the morning. And, Patrick chimes in, "Yeah, it is kind of early, but you ain't say nothing, so you used to it. You used to it." So Patrick, so John decides that he's going to go up in the kitchen and he's going to contribute to the meal by making a steak, bitch. He said, "Am I going to cut it on the bias or what?" How we going to cut this? We going to cut this to the bias or what? So, of course, they going in and everything and, he flipping it, flipping it, and they having their little tizzy, their little argument or whatever. And, he taking, try to shake the joint like a chef and the joint fall on the floor. I said, I said, "John, you dead ass wrong. That meat dead, boo. I mean, it was already dead. But once it hit the floor, it's like dead, dead. It ain't no washing it. It ain't no cooking it with the heat, cooking the germs off of it, okay?" It ain't none of that. That meat is like dead, dead now. It's time to go in the trash. But nah, John said, "Fuck, man, tuck it. I've been up in here drinking. I'm 2 bottles down, bitch. I'm drunker than a skunk up in this mother. I'm ready to go to the nightclub, bitch, and it's only 8 o'clock in the morning, and I'm going to do what I make it do." He put that cotton freaking steak back in there and said, "Look, this ain't Patrick. Stop faking. This ain't your first time. This ain't your first time eating an old fucked up steak that had fell on the floor, some sauces and some eggs or whatever." He let him know. No, what we not going to do, he was checking her. Every time she said something out the way about him, he said, "No, no, no." No, no, no. No, no, no. No, 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 no. He was the king of no, no, no. No, no, no. No, 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 no. This was putting a song together. No, no, no. No, no, no. No, no, no. No, 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 no. I said John is hilarious, but John is jealous. John is jealous that his brother has somebody in his life right now. He's insecure about his position as it relates to Patrick, and he should not be acting like this. I just was Capricorn 11. You have to pull that comment out. We don't do that. Yeah, pull that comment out for me. So anyway, he was basically, you know, he's jealous of his brother. And his brother Patrick is trying to balance all and he can't balance this out. This is something that the two of them gonna have to work out between each other. She resents the fact that he's there. He resents the fact that she's there. And they're gonna have to work this out. They're gonna have to come together, whether they cuss each other out or not. Yeah, because we don't do that here. Carriage return. I don't know what y'all talking about, but we don't do homophobic stuff, like, right. So when you put that in there, I don't, we don't do that here. Auntie's advice. We all a family, and so I don't know what it is that you said, but yeah, we don't do that, boo. Okay, you may be new, so I'm excuse it, but yeah, we don't do that. Thank you, Bookie. Yeah, we don't do that. So anyway, let me take my glasses off so I don't see the chat. Matter of fact, let me close the chat down so I don't see the chat because yeah. So anyway, they decide that, later on during the day they're gonna go and do, putt putt golfing or mini putt putt or whatever, however you call it in your state. And John didn't really want to go, but John went on and went. Because what John want to do is play his games, and he want to drink his beer. That's his life, okay, and living with his brother. And he's a very sensitive man. So they decide that they're going to go, and they're having a great time and stuff like that. She ends up basically winning the game. She killed him on that thing, right, on the Papa Golf. She killed them. But there still was animosity and everything between the two of them. And so Patrick, basically told her, give him a chance. My brother's going through some things. You don't understand the way that we've been raised, knick-knack, patty-rack. And so I just want you to give my brother a bone. In the same token, he had the conversation with John. And he was basically telling John that, he needs to lighten up on her because he is being very aggressive with her. He's being rude. He's being condescending. He's being all of those things all wrapped up into one. And we see John get very emotional because he loves his brothers, Patrick. Now, as I've said before, the two of them were estranged from each other because Patrick separated from his family. And it appears that there's a whole lot of things that are going on or that have gone on in their lives in the past. And because of that, there is a bond that the two of them have now, that John believes that she's going to come in and she's going to change that bond. I truly believe she is, because she's negative. Okay, she's a negative Nancy when it comes down to him, and she has to understand that he was there first. And I think he said something to that effect. She has to understand that John already been there, and John feels like she's taking over his spot, not in the type of way where but just in a way where he's like, I was here first, and you got to come in here. I think that he also has some trust issues with her, some things that he really, feeling with her. And I think he should be concerned about it because, as we all know, John doesn't know it yet. She don't really mess with him. Now, like I said, I think that he knows a little bit about it, but I don't think that he knows the extent of it. This is a little girl. I think it's like a 6-8 year difference between the two of them. She is coming into another country. She is wet behind the ears. She doesn't really know this guy. Like, she doesn't really know this guy. And so, in my opinion, this is going to be really shaky. I hate to see John get put out the house, but I think John going to get put out the house. Thank you so much, Sierra Monet, for the $10 super chat. Oh my God, I thought missed you. I just sent you a DM. This episode really pissed me off. LOL. I need you to go in per usual, Auntie. Thank you, Sierra. I am. Thank you, boo. So I really think that John is going to end up getting his feelings hurt and stuff like that. But we're going to wait. The jury is out on it, so we're going to wait, and we're going to see, how all of this stuff pan out. The next couple I want to talk about is Jibri and this little line, little heifer right here. Y'all, I'm telling you, I was so freaking conflicted between the two of them. I ain't know whether or not to be on the mother side, bitch, or hers. And I love an episode like that. When I am up and down, like it's a couple of couples on here. I know y'all waiting for me to go into Cotton freaking Bilal. But this story and Bilal's story, I was conflicted then a month with this. Now, this girl is getting up on that get good enough morning. She is having a hard time adjusting to being in that household. This man wants to be a man, but he living in his mom and them house. Plus, Jibri is a cotton freaking liar. He's a liar. And I have found out that he's a mother and liar. And I'm going to do a video on it tomorrow, y'all. I promise. I got a lot of work that's going to be going on in my house. But he's a mother and liar. Now, on his cotton freaking, where is it at? Okay, because I just got to do a sidebar with y'all asses real quick. I got to do a sidebar with y'all asses real quick. So let me sidebar my old tail on, and I got to show y'all some about this lying mofo right here. He's a cotton freaking liar, and that's one thing I cannot stand. On May the 5th, because I took the date. Where is it at? May 5th. Please focus, camera, because I ain't got time for the bull. On May 5th, you all can clearly see. You see that? Miona trying Starbucks for the first time. I think she's hooked now. May 5th of 2022. When she went to that cotton freaking table, she had a Starbucks bag and a Starbucks cup, bitch. You take this months ago. But you gonna sit there and try to goop the kids. You trying to goop the kids. The dogs heard me bang something. By saying that this is her freaking on May 5th that she had her first cup of Starbucks. And they gonna have her drink two different drinks. One was a coffee and one was one of them little refresher, you lying ass. This, let me tell you something. This boy right here is broken in a bag of bricks. Now, I've tried to get along with Jibri. I've tried to say, him, they just little kids and they trying to, but everything this they're doing is a scam. It's a scam. And they sitting up there videotaping this. This wasn't no cotton freaking post that was put up. This is a cotton freaking video. She out there trying my first Starbucks. Bitch, we saw you after the mother cussed you out about your little teeny bitty teeny weeny shirt. We saw you with a Starbucks bag in a cup. I said, bitch, you can't make this up. Every time he can't freaking lie, that come out. I don't even think the pants really got sold. This was somebody he already knew. He already worked with this guy before, and the guy gave him some money to help him with his career. So people could get on the right. He's a liar, in my opinion. And I'm entitled to that tonight. Him and her are cotton freaking liars. She in the room. She already bitching and complaining and moaning and groaning about being up in the mother house. Y'all, this may be an hour-long video. I'm sorry, but I got the rag on that I got a rag on. Y'all gonna have to be patient with my old ass tonight. She's already complaining and not liking to be there in South Dakota. Bitch, I don't blame you. I ain't mad. So the mother comes into the room, comes sneaking up in there. Okay? I didn't even hear her slippers coming up in that. When you come into my room, let me at least hear one slipper. Let me hear a plank on the floor creak or something. Don't just come up in the room and I don't know your ass is there. Thank you so much, She Crab Diva, for the $30. So much I tell the truth and shame. And shame the devil, Auntie. Nobody want them standing. Okay. Lying. You can't, when you lie about one thing, thank you, She Crab, you lie about a whole lot of stuff. This whole bull. His whole existence, in my opinion, is some bull. And I've tried to be patient and follow him on social media and let him follow me. But he's a liar, in my opinion. So, the mother come up in the room, slippers ain't making no noise. She ain't got no clunkers, no high heel shoes. She ain't got none of that coming on. She just show up at the door. I'm just sitting up there saying, bitch, is this a ghost scene or what? Because you don't just show up in nobody's bedroom. So your mom was like, what you doing and everything? She was like, I ain't doing, I ain't got no job or nothing. I'm trying to get my cosmetics together. I just moved up and the room is junky in a month. I just moved in and the room is junky. So the mother was like, well, you want me to show you how to use the washing machine? Because, I've already talked to Jibri about about the caliber of the clothes that you're wearing. Even though what you got on right now is appropriate to walk around in my house, I want to know what else you got in your bag. Because I'm concerned about you being around my husband. Now, here's where the conflict is with me. Okay, wait a minute, keep going. So she was like, sure, in good faith, let me go ahead and wash my clothes. So she got her clothes and everything. And, she got a little shirt, the shirt about this big. Hold on, let me see. The shirt about this big. So, the mother got a problem with, the shirt being this big. So the mother was like, what is that? Is that like a scarf or something? Is that a scarf you put around your head? She said, hell no, this is my old shirt. This is my do-good shirt. So the mother was like, let me see how to be petty and put this. Around here in South Dakota, where we live at, bitch, people don't wear stuff like that. Yes, they do. They wear it all over. Okay? They don't wear stuff like that. So if you think you're going to get acclimated to this neighborhood, you're going to have to change the way your clothes look. So she was like, wait a minute, what are you talking about? Where I've come from, honey, I get to wear what I want. I want to be creative and stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'm artistic. I'm creative. So, I want to wear my stuff. Plus, your son walking around here looking like a cotton freaking bag of Skittles threw up. Okay, he's walking around here with his head pink, purple, green, navy. The yellow is orange and everything. He just looked like a cotton freaking rainbow took a dump. Okay, that's how your son look. Your son is looking like a piece of rainbow. Okay, and so you're gonna come up in here and talk to me about what I got on. When your son looking like that, but he's a creative. I'm a creative, and therefore I'm gonna wear what I want. This is my identity. I want to have my own identity. So the mother said, "Look." Now, I tried to be nice to your ass. So basically what I'm saying is, I don't want you walking around my house like that. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have to cover up. And I'm talking about you're going to have to cover up more than one side. You're going to have to cover up all sides, your stomach, your back, your ankles. I need your ankles to be covered too. Matter of fact, wear some cotton. I need you to wear compression socks around this. Okay? I need your socks to come up to your knees, bitch. Because what you ain't going to do is be around my husband like this. So here's the conflict for me. Mama, what your husband do? Let's go ahead on and talk about your husband, mama. Because your husband is grown as hell. And so he needs to be able to maintain himself. Now, I understand being respectful, wearing things that are appropriate and everything like that. But bitch, I'm just, no, you did not say a choir robe. Wait a minute, I gotta highlight that. She said, wear a choir robe around it. Okay. Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. What did the husband do? You don't trust your man, in my opinion, because it's just not that serious. And it's not that serious that you going sneaking through and rummaging through somebody's clothes and waiting for them to pull it. Are you that insecure? But did he cheat before? I'm just asking the question for him. And friend, I got some subscribers, some nieces and some nephews. Okay, I got some people that's on Peekaboo that don't want to subscribe. They don't want to hit that subscribe button. They just here for the ride. Thank you so much, Monica B, for the $9.99 super chat. Thank you, boo. I got some people, they ain't ready to commit to Auntie's advice, but their asses is here every week to hear the review. Hit the thumbs up button. It's free. You ain't got to pay nothing like that. It's free $99 up in this. Okay? It's free 99. But I'm sitting up here thinking, what is wrong with the husband? So we see Miona in the car telling Jibri, yeah, your mother came up there, went all up through my, like she was at a yard sale, and they're going to sit up there and tell me what I can and I can't wear all up in her house and all this kind of stuff. Told the story to Jibri all wrong. So next thing you know, Jibri like, yeah, hey mom. She's like, hey baby, how you doing? He like closed both them doors. She was like, what? She was like, huh? He was like, close both of them doors. She was like, all right, I got that. What? He was like, yeah, so, I understand that you approached my girl about her clothes and everything. And you was dead ass wrong for doing that. So the mother was like, clutching my them pearls. So now the mother's clutching her pearls. Jibri sitting up there being disrespectful. Ain't gonna sit up there and tell his mother he a grown ass man. Will take your grown ass man and get your own place with you and your girl. You ain't got to stay up in this. You know how my husband is. You know how that is when he see a little cute little girl. Just kidding. Allegedly. It's just a joke. But something's going on, allegedly, in my opinion. So he's out there telling his mother that she was wrong about what she did. And she need to check herself before she wreck herself because he a grown-ass man. Well, Jabri, here's what I need your grown ass to do. I need y'all to be out of here in 7 days and 7 nights, bitch. I need you to get ghosts up here. I don't care if you get in if you go to a cotton freaking, where would I want him to go? Where would I want him to go? To a manger. Y'all can go to a manger down this. Y'all can follow the North Star. You can go and get you some frankincense and myrrh, and you can look for the 3 wise men. Since you know everything, get the about my house. That's what you and your little. But the mama piped it down. And she said, Jabri, what's this really about? I'm stressing out. She don't like this. She don't like that. She don't want to do this. She already mad because he with the band. And she didn't suppose and think that he was going to leave her like that and have her eating Starbucks out of a bag at the dining room table. So the mother, instead of her dealing with that, turned that around. He said, I don't want therapy, mom. I want this mom. Well, bitch, you ain't paying no rent. You get the mom you want. You get the mom I want to bring out. So I was conflicted about it because I was like, the mama got some serious problems up on her ass. Thank you so much, Beverly Carly, for the 1999 Super Chat. Jabri, get a job and move out. So rude to his mom. He was rude to the mom, but the mom ain't got to be, scoping the girl's stuff out. Just go ahead and tell her what happened. Tell her to give us some background about why you paranoid or right that, a little paranoid, acting a little schizophrenic. Because when somebody come up in your area and you don't hear them walking up in there, bitch. When they like walking and tip-topping, bitch. Up in the house and you like, damn. How the hell you just gonna show up? Thank you so much, Charlotte Bank, for the $2 super chat. Love you, Auntie Queen. You're beautiful. Thank you, Charlotte. So are you, boo. Sitting over there with that big old that head tilted like that. She said, okay. Y'all know I be looking at y'all pictures when y'all be super chatting. I'm conflicted because I want to be on the mother side, but the mother is kind of wrong about it. And then I want to be on her side, but she wrong too because she went back and lied to him, and then he wrong because he called himself trying to balance this book out, but still yet he on his mama ass. He need to get on her. It wasn't like the mother was walking around there sniffing the girl drawers. Now, if the mother was walking around there sniffing the girl drawers or had the drawers up on her daggone head, then it would have been an issue, like for real. She could have like went off. But the mother ain't in the drawers yet. Now, if we see the mother with a pair of thongs on, let me see them thongs, then we got a problem. And then she says that her washing machine, where she lives, has a temperature on it. Bitch, I don't need to know how hot this is. I just need to know if it's gonna wash it and everything. Is it gonna turn? So some of y'all are saying that mom is wrong, mom is shady. I agree. But I also agree that she's up in that woman's house and she needs to dress appropriately. Now, the stuff that the mother is saying about, the neighborhood and, trying to fit in and people around here don't wear that, that's some bull, okay? Because it's hoes. It's straight up hoes in every zip code, bitch. It ain't a zip code in the United States that ain't got a couple of hoes and scattywags and bitches that's walking around with inappropriate attire on. Okay? What you say, Cheryl? You team mom? But the mom did ask wrong though, and some of that, like if you're going to say something to somebody about their clothes, you need to say it in a loving, kind of way. You don't have to be coming about you, out the pocket with you, the brickety brick like that. Like I'm just not, no. Y'all know this picture down here at the bottom, her eye makeup look like she's a straight raccoon. She acting a straight buffoon out there in Jersey. Thank you so much, Very Fields, for the 199 super chat. Mom made sure her thighs didn't rub when she walked. That's why she was creeping. Thank you, boo. So she done got the shock of her life. Her parents said, "Bitch, you home now? You got your man that you wanted. We took care of you for 5 years while you were living over there in Ethiopia with one man. Then you was with another man. You was in Venezuela. You was in Switzerland, bitch. You landed on this one. And we ain't paying your way no more. You got a month to get your together. 3 months at the max. So now all of a sudden, her little bubble was busted. So she waking up and everything with Biniyam, him and the little baby. The little baby's so cute. Oh my God, he's just so cute and thick. He a little thickums. So, they laying there and they chilling and everything. And she like, hey, hi, good morning. He like, hey, good morning. She was like, let me give you some American coffee. How'd you sleep last night? Because I only slept on the edge. He said, I'm still tired. She said, well, I want you to go around, and see my city. I live in near Princeton. Who gives a Who cares? So he's like, okay. So, she goes and gets the coffee. He said it was like water, coffee, water, whatever. Benim, I could cook you or make you a strong cup of coffee, okay? That'll put some hair up on your chest, okay? Don't even get it twisted up in this. Thank you so much, She Crab Diva, for the $20 super chat. Kim Kardashian said, get a job. Ari. Okay. Okay. We'll leave that there for a little bit. So she like, I'm just like really stressed out. I haven't had a job, really since I was born. And now here I done brought your ass over here. And my parents are like, time up, the gig is over and I got to take care of you. And I'm just like stressed out about it because now I'm going to have to pay gas and water and electricity. And I'm going to have to, take care of myself and all that. So Benny was like, this is the land of dreams. This is the land of dreams. You could be anything. Welcome to New York. Concrete jungle. Okay. Welcome to New York. New York. New York. Bitch, he's in New York. This is where dreams are made. He said all that I've seen on TikTok, Instagram, on television. Bitch, I'm here. What? Life is good. We can dream up in the. She said, no, we got to pay bills. And I know I ain't trying to stress you out or nothing like that. But, things supposed to get hard because I ain't never had no job. I mean, I lied and told your sister and all of them that, I was, but basically everybody know my parents been taking care of me. So she was like, but I want to show you the town and everything. I ain't trying to put no pressure on you, make you depressed or sad or worried or stressed out or anything like that. But, I done already looked everything up. And, and what I found out is that, mofos like you that's doing this, this boxing and stuff like that in these little cages and stuff like that, they don't make a lot of money. But wasn't concerned about that. I brought your ass over here. I wasn't concerned about it at first, but now that I done found out that my parents done flipped the switch on me, now I realize you ain't gonna be making no whole bunch of money, and they not gonna be supporting me anymore like they used to. Now, when we was over in Ethiopia, I was in charge of the money because I was a bitch around there, okay? I was coming from money. I had money falling up on my ass. I was jingling like money. And I'm telling you right now, honey, it was folding. It wasn't jingling. I was when I was in Ethiopia, I could talk to people like I wanted to. I could do whatever I wanted to do when I was over there because my parents was taking care of me. But now here I'm in the United States, and they told me last night that I got to take care of myself, and I'm about to fucking die. I don't know. I don't have no coping skills. I'm spoiled. And why would they buy me a 2-bedroom apartment when, bitch, I could have had one? Had I known that I was going to have to pay for it, bitch, I'd have been living in a cardboard box in the back of my parents' backyard. But my mother insisted. Okay, and you can't tell mama no that I can't have me a cotton freaking 1-bedroom apartment. I got to have what mama give me because mama was footing them fucking bills. So she was like, but I still want to show you my town and all of that kind of stuff. Hey, Gypsy. So they go on out, this is gonna be your first time, seeing me drive. So, they driving and everything. She riding through the streets and everything. She was like, yeah, these homes go for like $1 million. He was like, yeah, these are beautiful homes. I love this and everything. She was like, yeah, your broke ass will never have it. This is where rich people live, bitch. You'll never be rich. You'll never amount to anything. You'll never have anything, especially as long as you with me, in my opinion. As long as you with me, you don't have a right to dream, bitch. You don't have a right to aspire to be nothing else. These houses is for rich people. This is not you. It will never be you. So you can dream on. Dream, 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 dream. So they get to New York and everything, and he comes out. He is sized in them up. Biniyam was so excited, and I was happy for Biniyam. Biniyam got on that cotton freaking train. He said, I saw this on TikTok. He was doing flips and somersaults all up in that train, like he was having a great time. And the only thing she was thinking about is paying them up in bills. She was thinking about her parents pulling the rug out from underneath them. Benny was like, we got a dream and all this. He in New York, he drinking, he up on the patio, you know what I'm saying? He looking out over the horizon. He done seen all these big buildings. He said he dizzy in a month from looking at the building. Well, bitch, don't look up. But he dizzy and everything. He about to fall out and stuff. And she about to fall out for a whole different reason. Because of the fact that her parents said, we're pulling back all of our allowance, everything that we've been giving you. We ain't giving you no more. We ain't giving you nothing. You get nothing. The parents said you short, you cut off. So they sitting in a restaurant trying to have a cotton freaking good time, and she sitting up and they worried about bills. I'm stressed out about this. You just don't understand. I got to pay rent now. I got to work. I got to, do absolutely a Debbie Downer, Capricorn 11. And he like, I want to live in New York. I want to live here. This is the land of dreams. We could do, we could. He said, I could dance, bitch. Bands will make me dance. He said, I could act. I'm strong. I could be a personal trainer. Bitch, this got 15 occupations. He already know what the hell he gonna do while he in New York. She said, you dreaming, you ain't gonna never be nothing. Who wants to be with somebody like Ari who thinks that her man will never be anything? Because in my opinion, that is exactly what she's saying to him. You will never be anything. I don't think they're together anymore. But okay, maybe they are. This girl sat there. You don't understand because you don't have to pay the rent. You don't have to pay the gas and the water and the electricity and the cell phone bill. And you don't have to pay for the good ass Wi-Fi my parents brought me. Shut up. Shut up. You wanted him over here. You was banking on your parents continuing to take care of you. And they said, fuck off. You brought his ass over here. Now you're going to be responsible for him and for your baby. Their parents pulled a rug from up underneath her ass. And that's what she gets. Last but not least. I know this is the moment you all been waiting for. Oh, I know. Y'all been waiting on this. Biniyam and Mother Shaeeda. I'm standing 10 toes down to the ground on my opinion on this. And I don't give a fuck what y'all say. I don't give a damn what y'all think. I don't care what y'all say out there in them comment sections. I ain't gonna pay y'all no damn attention. Because I'm gonna say what I say. And that's gonna be what I see. Okay? So Bilal decides that he's going to take Shaeeda to the mosque. Juma. He said that's what people do like when they go to church. And today she's going to be meeting the baby mama, the ex-wife that wrote the book about his ass. Oh, y'all didn't know? There's a whole book about that she wrote. Thank you so much, Monique W, for the $2 super chat. Don't forget Big Baby Mohamed. Oh, girl, thank you. Yup, let me go to them. I'm going to come back. Thank you, Monique. Let's get him out the way. Where their asses at? Do I got them on here? No, I don't have them on here. That's why I missed their asses. Yup, let me take them off. Thank you, boo. I know y'all probably like that goddamn Monique. I know y'all probably ready to cut Monique super chat out. Y'all probably say, Monique, damn it, why you say? Leave Monique alone. So Eve is at home with her two sons. Her son is having fun. He's looking at TV, he's doing his little exercise, he's looking at his video, whatever. And Mohamed is enjoying him. The day that Mohamed got here, Mohamed said he needed a bidet. She tried to get Mohamed to fix his own bidet, but Mohamed wasn't able to do it. Okay? He's not technically inclined. Okay? Not a word. I made it an So she has to call a serviceman in order to get the bidet in there. So the man is up in there with his ass crack out, looking like Bookman, putting the bidet together. She's like, can you put this together? Do you know how he said, I put these together quite often. Matter of fact, I put one down in your neighbor's joint. I got this. So she's in the bathroom like every other single woman. You want to sit there and watch them and everything, see what they're doing, see if you can learn something instead of having to go to a YouTube video to figure this shit out. And here come Mohamed. What's going on in here? She said, oh, hey, baby. The guy's in here to put the bidet in. What's up? In my culture, women don't be alone with a man. In your culture, women don't fuck a man either that they ain't married to. I mean, maybe it's just me, but in your culture, a man your age don't be with a woman fucking her that he ain't married to and living with her underneath the roof. I mean, help me, help you, because your whole life is not, you're not living your whole entire life according to your religion. Because you said it yourself, but you said that you feel you made your own decision, okay? You made your own decision that she's your wife. She feel like a wife. But then, bitch, you said that she a mother too. So she's a mother, right? She's a mother. She's literally a mother. So now you got your ass in the bathroom talking about she can't be alone with the man. For what? She said, I'm not alone, bitch. You in the house. You babysitting. Remember? That was the deal at the that was the deal at the table, Mom. You babysit, and I bring in the bacon, and I cook it and slice it and dice it and do it however I want to do it around here. That was the deal, bitch. No, you can't be alone with him. I have to, I have to be here with you. For what? So who's watching my son? Who's taking care of that? Because he can't be left alone either. So this is sitting up here, and she like, so am I never gonna be able to be around another man? He said, no, I'm gonna have to be there to watch you be around another man. And it's just gonna have to be how it is. Young is ready to kirk out on him. This situation, this relationship is not working between these, okay? Because anytime you the one want the bidet, bitch. Either you want the bidet and I'm gonna be with him by myself, or you don't want the bidet, you can put it in here yourself. Get out of here with their raggedy pieces of behinds. Like these couples, I don't know about y'all, but these couples is getting on my nerve. But let's get on back to these two. So now really they are last but not least. Thank you, Monique. Don't y'all be cussing Monique out. So Bilal gonna take her around the family and stuff. So she in a car. They in a car, they living out. She talking about, he wants everything perfect and all this kind of bull crap. And, he's anal and, he's a perfectionist. And he was like, I don't want your dirty drawers on the floor. Just pick your, she don't even seem like she's a dirty person like that. So this is scripted. She don't look like she the type of person that will have some dirty drawers laying around. But okay, we're going to go ahead on with the bull story. So, they, getting ready to go, and get the kids and all that kind of stuff and do what they do and all of that kind of stuff. Beverly, thank you so much, Beverly, for the 1999 Super Chat. Super Chat, sit down, Mohamed. Okay. So they riding in the car. They doing what they do with the woo whoop and the boo boo boo. Now, we already know, allegedly, that Bilal's an asshole. Like, straight up, narcissistic, male chauvinist, misogynistic, like he all of that. He all of that, in my opinion. Y'all let me know down in the comment section. So they riding, and everything in the car and everything. And, she's talking about, being nervous and everything. She's like, I'm nervous about meeting your, baby mom and everything, because if she don't like me, her negativity gonna rub off on the kids. I said, first of all, Shaeeda, you shouldn't even be thinking like that. What do you mean her negativity? If she don't like you, she just don't fucking like you. Don't mean she gonna be trying to influence the kids not to be around your ass. So you saying stuff already out your mouth, Shaeeda, that ain't right. Get your ass together, okay? Because if the lady don't like you, she just don't like you. Don't mean that the kids ain't gonna fuck with you. Now, you done already told them that you want them to call you mom. They done already said, no, hell no, we're not doing that. So Bilal, instead of him saying, well, baby, just calm down, she a cool person and all of that, he said, well, I had to meet your family. Bitch, this ain't even about you at this point. This not about you, but you so caught in freaking narcissistic that you think all of this is about you, and this ain't got a damn thing to do with you. This is me. So she won't be allowed to understand where she's coming from. He don't get where you coming from. He running everything. So they up in the car and everything, they doing what they doing with the woo whoop and the boo boo boo. Thank you so much, Capricorn 11 for the 4.99. So much that very disrespectful the way he left her at the malls. He's despicable and manipulative. You mad? You mad, Capricorn 11. Okay, boo. Thank you. So they riding in the car and everything, and he's trying to lighten the mood. Because, she's like, well, right now I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about me. And, I feel, uncomfortable if she doesn't like me. This is uncomfortable. He said, well, when I met your family and everything, I went through that. And she was like, well, you came to visit me as a visitor. And now, I'm not over here as a visitor. I'm over here as a potential wife. Like I may be here below for the rest of my life. So Bilal was like, oh, okay, well, I was trying to relate to your ass, but, you don't even want me to relate to you, because you's a bitch. Bitches can't relate. So she was like, Bilal, I'm just saying, he said, I tell you what you need to do. You need to get that book out your nose. She was like, Bilal, I'm so sick of you punking me with all of this book. Okay? I'm sick of you doing that. You need to get, you need to fix yourself up, Bilal. But I was like, no, she was like, you can, you did the, she bopped it on the back while this motherfucker driving. Bilal said, that joint was like, I said, oh, no, the fuck she didn't. Oh, no, you didn't. Oh, no, you did. Did you just hit me in the head? Did you just hit me in the head? Oh, no, you. Bilal was like, he said, did you just hit me in the head? Yes. I hit you on the head. I'm sick of you punking me and playing these pranks on me, Bilal. Bilal said, no, you don't hit nobody in the head. You don't do that. That's disrespectful. That's what you're not going to do. She said, no, Bilal, I'm going to hit you in the head because from where I come from, we hit motherfuckers in the head. Thank you so much, Smokey Mix, for the $20 super chat. Bilal has no friends because he has an unbearable personality. Okay. Thank you. I'm Smokey Mix. I'm looking at the little picture. Okay. He said, what we don't do here is we ain't gonna be hitting each other. She said, I was just playing with you, Bilal. Where I come from, we hit and we fucked up, what I'm saying? And then we elbow them and we do all that kind of, what I'm saying, So Bilal was like, look, don't make me pull his car over because your ass will be catching a Uber back. She was like, oh, Bilal, shit that, and she's reaching over while he's driving. She's reaching over to hit him. You coming over crossways. And then with this hand, you trying to grab and you. And Bilal is trying to keep his composure. Now, he may be an asshole. He may be ignorant as dog dick. Okay? He just might be. Thank you so much. Just looking fine for the 99-cent super chat. Thank you, boo. Looking all cute. she's like, I'll smack the hell out you. Simone. Bilal pulled that car over, was like, and you think I'm fucking with you? What you don't do is put your hands on me. Bilal, don't do that. Don't do that. Now you don't do that? Now you at the don't do that? Shaeeda was dead ass wrong. You don't fuck with nobody when they driving their car. You don't put your hands on nobody over a joke. Now, if you had a problem with the prank, you should have stepped your ass up and said something about it. But you carrying that on and on and on and on and on. And I agree with you. In a hood, play fighting never ends playfully. If I said I quit and you keep going, we fighting. Don't put your hands on me. And when I tell you to stop, stop. She lucky the only thing he did was pull over. And then what? What does what we do? We're right. Well, bitch, we're not there. We're in the U.S. of A. And what you not gonna do is start this. She was disrespectful. You don't put your hands on no cotton freaking body, and then when they tell you to stop and they're driving on a cotton freaking highway, byway, one-way street, coming to a four-way stop, bitch, you don't put your hand on nobody while they driving. You don't put your hand on nobody, period. And if you mad, you be mad, but you be mad. Let's be mad on 2 feet. Let's be mad 10 toes down to the ground. But don't pick me while I'm vulnerable and put your hand on me and pop me in the back of my head. And then if I tell you not to do it, you going to pop me again? If it was a man doing it to a woman, we'd have an issue. But because it's a woman doing it to a man, we're going to try and make excuses for it. I guarantee you, it's at least 25, 50 people in the chat making an excuse for her ass for that disrespectful. Thank you so much, Yolanda Gibson, for the 199 super chat. Love you, Auntie. Love you too. It's no excuse to put your hands on nobody. And so what would have happened if he had put his hands back on her ass? And she talking about, I play with people like that. No, bitch, we don't play like that. We fighting like girlfriends say. We fighting. Because everything that starts off at play don't end as play. And what you thinking is playing by putting your hand on my person like that and you popping me in the back of my head and you doing it hard, that last part was hard. So if you had a problem about it, you should have opened up your mouth and said what you had to say. You don't sit your ass up there and have that on your cotton freaking chest and you too punkish to say something about it. Say that. He made me sleep in the house. You know, he was just a bitch. We already are. All of us know you didn't sleep in that house. Thank you so much, Jet Shelley, for the $3 super sticker. Thank you, boo. You doing a selfie with your shades on? You better go, girl. If it had been a man that had bust a woman in the kid on 90 Day Fiance, we would be writing. It would be on everybody's cutting freaking Twitter, Instagram, bitch, Snapchat, Periscope, blackpeoplemeet.com, prisoner, writer, prisoner, everything. We would be going off. We would be going off. There would be outrage among the cotton freaking 90 Day fans. And because he pranked her and he's a narcissistic ass, don't give her the right to put her hands on nobody. It doesn't. And she was dead ass wrong. And when he told her to stop, no me no. Ain't that right, women? Don't know me no. Don't stop mean stop. Well, it's the same thing for men. No means no, and stop means stop, and don't put your hands on me mean don't put your hands on me. And then you think it's just gonna go away? He said, if I gotta turn this car around, you're gonna be taking an Uber. So they get to, go and pick the kids up from the school. She speaks to the kids. They get in the car, they go to the, to the little to the little place. Okay, let's just call it church. Now, she was supposed to be getting introduced to people, but he was so pissed off, he couldn't even introduce her. He couldn't introduce her. He didn't want nothing to do with her at that point because he never had a point where he could just stop because he had responsibilities and stuff to do. So he couldn't even sit with it and say, okay, well, let's have a conversation. And when you get pissed off and somebody done violated your space like that and did some punk like that, that stuff will take you over the edge. Thank you so much, Capricorn 11, for the 19.99 super chat. If they're still together years from now, she'll bring up the prank instead of being mature and discussing it. Absolutely. Absolutely. You don't keep that going on and on. You don't want him to keep his stuff going on and on. And you so negative. And you're going to tell me, I'm so sick of him bossing me around and telling me what to do. Well, take your ass back home. Because this is what you get, boo. What you see is what you get with him. He's an insecure mother. Point blank, period. He ain't about nothing. He think he has arrived and he ain't arrived. So he brought your ass over here. Wait a minute. Do you know that he now has one failed marriage? He got two. So we ain't talking about that. We only talking about the wife that's on there. But did y'all know that he was married to another woman? Allegedly, that he's divorced? Allegedly. So he a two-time loser. Not one. Two. But you want him. And you think you're going to do what with him? You think you're going to change him? Hell no, you ain't going to change him. In my opinion, he going to always keep you up underneath his feet. He can't even get too. Come on now. He used to having, by his own admission, he used to having. And so he takes her up in the mosque and everything. The kids walk up in there. She sits up underneath his mother and everything. His mother's a little doctor. He sits up underneath her. She sits up underneath her. He don't introduce her to nobody. She walking around that, looking like she lost and looking for a cotton freaking soup kitchen. He introduced her to nobody. He assalamualaikum or whatever it is. I ain't trying to be disrespectful. But, he around there saying all his little stuff and everything, and they, greeting each other and stuff. And she's standing around there looking stupid. And of course, all the sisters up in there saying, who's this bitch? Who is she? She don't look like none of us. Y'all know her. Where's she from? What hood is she from? And guess what? If he didn't introduce her, the mama could have. What's wrong with mama? Mama got two good ass legs that she could walk around there and say, you know what? Hello, hey, how y'all doing? This Bilal's new girl. She's over here from Trinidad. What's wrong with the mother? Now, was it a little over the top? Could he have handled that another way, y'all? Hell yeah, he could have. Yeah, he could have. But when you find yourself in a certain position and you ain't got time to think about it, you don't know how you gonna handle something like that. And I've told y'all before, I've been in a DA environment. So I ain't gonna let nobody put their hands on me, playing or no. We don't play those games because I'm gonna have a flashback on your ass. And you may be drawn back on the nub. And we don't know whether or not in those two relationships it was some DA going on. She was wrong. She was wrong. And even though what he did was over the cotton freaking the top, over the top, her ass said, I ain't gonna do it no more. I won't play with your ass like that no more. As far as his character, in my opinion, I don't like him. I think he's a dirtbag. I think he's manipulative. I think he's controlling. I think he's narcissistic. I think that he's an asshole. But on this one, she was wrong. On this one, she was wrong. You don't put your hands on nobody. You're already negative. When she met the baby mama was like, hey, hey, how you doing? I used to be with him, honey. Good luck to your ass, okay? We'll talk, but I ain't got a whole lot of time to be standing out here talking to you. I got to do. And they went on about their merry little way. And then, next thing they back at the ranch. He dropped her ass off and went and took the kids, dropped the kids off, and to their little sporting event. He came back up in there. She was all dressed up. Bitch, you ain't get it. What did you dressed up for? Did you not get the fact that we're gonna have a conversation about this and it's done lost his mind? Don't you know how lucky you was that you had to go to church, that y'all was going to church, bitch? If y'all was going somewhere else, it probably would have been an all-out now brawl. But he come home and she dressed up with a cheap leather jacket. That little leather jacket was so damn ugly. I said, what the hell she got on? Anyway, I digress. He said, yeah, I don't think we going out tonight. We need to have a conversation. Let me sit up in this and chill. She was like, am I below? Because we had a little problem because they popped you in your head. He was like, you don't put your hands on me. And you lucky we was being filmed. Okay, because it'd have been a wild, wild west out this month. She said, I feel like you punish me, you prank me and everything below, and I forgive you. He ain't do that though. And here's the thing. We know y'all didn't stay at the house. We know you was in on the prank. The sink didn't even have a faucet. Y'all didn't stay in the house. Y'all didn't sleep in that bed. Y'all didn't do any of that. Matter of fact, some 90 Day Fiance fans, some sleuths have gone out there and found out that the house ain't even in the ghetto, that it's in a nice neighborhood, that his mother's a doctor, and his father was successful before he passed away. Bitch, who y'all fooling? Who y'all fooling? But what you did not anticipate, that mofo was going to show you that although he's educated, and although he got a nice house in a nice neighborhood, drive a nice car, that he ghetto up underneath all of that. He ghetto up underneath that, and he will put your ass out on a highway. But you married him. You married him. This mofo been gaslighting you from day one. And I'm sure he's doing it now. Period. Point blank poo. But when he finished with her and took her through all that daggone drama and trauma, she said, I won't do that shit again. I won't do it again. And I know some of y'all ready to cuss me out. I know y'all ready to call me all kinds of heifers and I know y'all are. But I said what I said. That don't mean that I like him. That don't mean I like him. It just means she was wrong on this one. And next week it may be him again. But I tell you what, she learned her lesson, didn't she? And some people you got to treat the hard way. Okay. Thank you so much to all the 12,000 people. I'm sorry, 1,200 people who are out here with Auntie's advice tonight. Thank you all so much for being here. My review is over. Thank y'all for y'all patience, y'all love, and y'all support. Thank you to everybody who super chatted. Thank you to my fantastic moderators who keep the room nice and safe and sound. Until next week, I love you all to pieces. Good night, y'all.